Hi there and welcome. It's Jackie here from stampingjack.com, and I'm thrilled and really excited to be here today because today is our catalogue launch event. So we're starting this afternoon with the catalogue walkthrough. So this is the new, I say new, it was introduced at the beginning of this month, but I've only got round to launching it right now. Yeah, we're just going to start today with the walkthrough, but let me just check my setup, make sure that I'm broadcasting loud and clear. Leave me a comment when you arrive so I know you're here. And we'll just get cracking in just a second. Right, that seems to be working. Here we are. No, you don't need to hear me back at myself. Hi Lynn, welcome. Right. So as I say, just leave me a comment when you're here so I can say hi. We'll just give everybody a couple of minutes to get on board. So I hope you're all enjoying your bank holiday weekend. Hi Diane. Oh, I think I need to mute my phone, so just bear with me 1 second. Let's see if I can do this with got a bit of an issue now, so just bear with me a sec while I try and mute my phone, which it doesn't seem to want to do. So just 1 second. Let's see if that works. Around. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I think we're all right there. Sorry about that. Hi Kat, hi Sue, hi Diane, welcome everybody. So as I said, I hope you're all having a lovely bank holiday weekend. It's a super Manx weekend here in the Isle of Man because we had a bank holiday yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, on Friday. And then we've got a bank holiday again tomorrow, so it's like a 4-day weekend, which is really kind of cool. So it was a perfect weekend for me to do this with you guys. Weather here has not been great, but it's been okay. But we had a bit of drama this morning, and the hotel next to where I'm staying had a fire, so everybody had to be evacuated. And I was like, no, I've got something to do this afternoon. I hope I can get back in. So thankfully it was all okay. Nobody was hurt, and everybody's back in safe and sound. So that's good. I'm really pleased about that. So let's see now. Just double check we've got the comments running correctly. Hi, Bron. Welcome. It's good to have you. I haven't seen you in ages. Right. So what else is happening? So yes, I think when I spoke to you all on Tuesday, I was talking about hopefully getting home in mid-September. If the government reduces its restrictions. So at the moment, if you travel off island, if you come back onto the island, you have to self-isolate for 14 days. So obviously, because I'm working, I can't really do that. And we're hoping, fingers crossed, that the government is going to re-look at that restriction around about now. So maybe next week we'll have an announcement that says if they might reduce the restriction to 7 days. And if they do that, then I can come home. So I'd provisionally booked some flights and then got an email through during the week that the flight's been cancelled. So thank you, EasyJet. That was no fun, but it's not the end of the world. There are other options in terms of getting home. Oh, it looks like my video is frozen. Just bear with me a second. Let's make sure it's not my computer. My computer has been running slow, and I don't know if it's the computer or if it's the internet. So I think it's the computer. So let's just reload in there. So let me know what you're up to this weekend, how you are, what you've been getting up to, as I say, for the bank holidays. The weather good where you are? Right, there we go. Okay. That seems to be working now. Excellent. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to run through what the plan is for today. because there's a lot going on. So as you'll have seen, I'm going to be going live quite a couple of times today. So this morning, well, not this morning, now 2 o'clock, is I'm just going to be walking through the catalogue with you, so you can see all the goodies that are in here, and sharing a few of the bits that I've got for you, the papers and things like that. Then at 4 o'clock, I'm going to be going live to do a crafting session with the Poinsettia Petals bundle, which I'll show you in a little bit. Then at 6 o'clock, I'm going live with the Snowflake Wishes bundle. Again, I'll show you that as we go. And then 8 o'clock tonight is our bingo, which is, I'm so looking forward to it. You guys enjoyed it so much last time, and so did I, so I thought we'll do it again. So how the bingo works is I'll put up a post when I'm done here, and I'll... sorry, I'm just looking at the comments here. I've gotten distracted. I must stop looking. So I'm going to put up a post when I'm done here, and all you need to do is pick 5 numbers between 1 and 25. Any 5 numbers. Okay? Then at 8 o'clock tonight, you just join in, and we'll play 3 rounds of bingo. And I'll also do some crafting in between, so it's kind of fun. But the prizes that are up for grabs tonight for the bingo is our little mini trimmer. Now, you can't buy these. You can't order them. Only demonstrators can get hold of them. So I managed to get hold of a few extras. So this is going to be one of the prizes for tonight. It's very, very handy to have on your desk for trimming out those little bits. The other thing that is going to be up for grabs for bingo is the Life is Beautiful stamp set. This is a gorgeous stamp set. I've already played with this on an earlier live, which is fantastic. And then the other one is the Triangle stamp set. So they're the prizes for tonight's bingo. So each round of bingo will give away one of these. And then there might be random prizes in between, I don't know. But also in between there'll be some crafting. So get your numbers in. As I say, any number between 1 and 25, 5 numbers between 1 and 25. That's all you got to do, and then join in. It's a lot of fun. Also, I've got my usual catalogue safari coming up straight after this. So there's going to be some prizes for that. So there'll be a pack of embellishments. I haven't got them to hand for that. And then later on this afternoon, there'll be the catalogue scavenger hunt, which is a bit more involved. And there'll be prizes for that as well. So they're always a lot of fun. I'm always interested to hear you guys, as you say, just scavenging around the catalogues, which is great. Then we've got our big prize draw, or our bigger prize draw. And I'm going to announce the winners of that on Tuesday during my live session. So I do this each time, and there are lots of ways that you can get entries into the draw. So you can get entries by commenting on a video. You can get entries by sharing. I would love it if you shared this stuff during the day. Let's get as many people as we can joining the party. You can get entries for signing up to my paper share, which I'll tell you about in a minute. You can get entries by placing orders, and I've got a special offer on orders, which I'll tell you about in a minute. And you can also get entries by signing up as a demonstrator, and there's a really cool promotion coming starting on Tuesday, which I'll tell you about as well. So keep an eye out for that during the day, and as I say, there'll just be lots of activity on the page all through the day. If you can't make it at the appointed time, don't worry, you can join it later. Comment, thanks for sharing, Diane, do your sharing, do everything you need to do. Okay, so let's talk about, thanks for your numbers, Lynn. What I'll do is I'm going to put a post when I'm done here, and then if you just comment underneath that post, it just keeps everybody's numbers all together. It makes it easier for me. Hi, Anne, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. So let's see. So let's talk about our paper share first of all. So I always do a paper share whenever there's a new catalogue, and for this particular catalogue, it's a lot thicker. It's a bit like our spring summer catalogue. It's a lot thicker than our usual seasonal catalogues, and there's actually 12 new designer series papers in here, which is a lot. There's usually maybe 8, so there's a lot of extras, which is fantastic. So what we do is that you get a quarter share of each of the 12 packs. So I cut them down to 6 by 6. So you get 120 6 by 6 sheets. So you get a quarter of every pack. Postage is included, and you also, for free, get a quarter pack of, I don't have it with me, but this is the plush poinsettia specialty paper. So this is flocked vellum, which is just gorgeous. I've used all mine up, so I haven't got any to show you. So you get all of that. So to purchase all of the papers here, so you can see these are the 12. To purchase all of those would probably cost you more than £140 excluding postage. So you get a quarter share for just 35, and that includes postage and your specialty paper as well. So again, when I'm done here, I'll post a link to all of this so you can go and sign up to that. The deadline for that is the 6th of September, so that I can order everything in, get it, cut it all up, and then send it all back out to you. I hope to have them out by the middle to the end of the month. Yeah, Diana, it is gorgeous, and I saw your card today that you made with it. It was absolutely stunning, gorgeous. You should share it with the group, those cards with the group, because they were fabulous. So that's the paper share. The other thing to tell you about is the sign-up offer. Now, I see a number of you on here are part of my team or are demonstrators already. So you guys know that, you know, if you like your Stampin' Up and you like your crafting, then signing up as a demonstrator is really a bit of a no-brainer actually, because, you know, it costs you £99. You get to pick £130 worth of stuff. So you're getting £30 worth of stuff for free straight away. And then as soon as you're a demonstrator, you start getting a 20% discount on everything you purchase after that. Okay, so that's a fantastic deal that's there all the time, never goes away. Also, when you sign up as a demonstrator on my team, you get free access to my online classes. So I've got a number of them on there. I've had to take a little bit of a hiatus because things have been busy, but I've got some cool ones planned. So you get access to those for free. And then we have fairly regular, again, time permitting, team get-togethers on Zoom. We do some crafting together and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. But for the month of September, so that's starting Tuesday, we have a special offer where you get basically the bits to make 16 cards. So you get 2 stamp sets. I'm just going to show them to you here. Okay, this is for free on top of everything else. So you get the So Much Love stamp set, which is this one here. And you get the Queen Anne Lace stamp set, this one here. And you get a pack of rhinestones, and you get the pieces to make 16 cards and the instructions to make those cards. So it's a really, really good deal. That's on top of your usual benefits of signing up as a demonstrator. So that's a really good deal to, if you haven't already jumped in and you want to, then it's fantastic. And again, anyone who is a demonstrator will tell you that, you know, you can sign up simply to get the discount and then drop again. So to stay as a demonstrator continuously, you need to make certain minimum purchases, or you can sell to your friends or whatever. But if you don't make those minimums, you just drop, you just stop, and you can go back to being a customer. There's no penalties, no hassle, no anything to give back, no nothing. You can just stop again. But if you want to carry on, which a number of you I know have, it's a great way to build your supplies without paying full price. And there's a great community around the world of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators where there's just sharing all sorts of ideas and inspiration and everything. So I would highly recommend you signing up, and I would love it if you joined my team. But if you already have a demonstrator that you purchase through, then please do go speak to her or them first. I wouldn't want to be taking you away from your usual demonstrator, because the offer is the same whatever demonstrator, this basic offer is the same whatever demonstrator you sign up with. Okay. So the other thing is I will post a link to that when we're finished here, as well as the paper share. I'll also post the special host code for the next little while. And again, Sue, how long do you have to wait to rejoin after dropping? No time at all. You can rejoin straight away once you've dropped. It's as easy as that. Yep. I think if you're going to change which team you belong to, so if you're under one demonstrator and you drop and you want to sign up under another, I think there is a waiting period. I'm not sure what it is. I'd have to check it for you. Okay. But if you drop and then re-sign up, it's instantaneous. So most of the ladies who are on my team have dropped in and out over the years, as and when. So yes, the other thing to tell you is that so between now and next Sunday, which is the 6th of September, any orders over £30 using my special host code, I'll send you for free, as an extra special thank you, a pack of rhinestones. But you do have to use the host code in order to get that. So again, I'll post the link to that at the end. All right. So I mentioned the prize draw at the very beginning. I know there's a lot of talking, but there's a lot to tell you. So the prize draw at the beginning, the prizes for the prize draw, which I'll announce on Tuesday, is the top prize is these Sending Flowers dies. Now these were around during celebration, and I got an extra, and I've never used it. And I think this creates like a window, and then you can create extra flowers to add on, and then you've got some lovely banners. So this is a great little die set. And again, you don't have to have any particular stamp set to go with this, because you got your sentiments there. So this is a fantastic little die set. So that's first prize. The second prize will be one of the Take Your Pick tools. Now, you guys who are regulars will know that I use this pretty much every time I craft. It's fantastic. So you've got your putty on one end, which is great for picking up those fiddly little rhinestones and embellishments. And then you've got your scoring tool on the other end. And then I can't find my bit, but then there's another attachment for this end, one of which is a pokey thing. What's the word? Stylus. Basically looks like this. Okay. And there's like a spatula on it as well. So that's the second prize. And then the third prize is a pack of our brand new Balmy Blue glimmer paper. Okay, this is new in the catalogue. So there's two 12 by 12 sheets. So that's the third prize. So that's what's up for grabs in our main prize draw. So the entries for that close next Tuesday, because I'm announcing the winners on Tuesday's prize draw. So to remind you, the ways to get entries into that is to comment on any of the posts or videos today, to share any of the videos, which I would love for you to do, to sign up as a demonstrator, to sign up for the paper share, to place an order. So there's all sorts of different ways that you can gain entries into the prize draw. I put all of those entries in, and then we'll draw those on Tuesday. Okay, so big breath. I think that's everything. Let's get on to the fun stuff, shall we? So let me just close this off. Right, so catalogue. Now, some of you will have this already. I sent out mine last week, but I understand there have been some delays, particularly with the sailings here have been disrupted, so I don't know if you've got them yet or not. But if you received an annual catalogue from me, you'll have received one of these will be on its way to you. So if you haven't received an annual catalogue from me, or you haven't ordered from me before and you'd like one, then simply leave me a message and I'll make sure that I send you one. Okay? So as I say, this one runs from August till the end of December. Well, actually it runs until the 4th of January. And as you can see, normally our autumn winter catalogue is about half the size of this. It's like 82 pages in here. Normally our winter catalogue is about 40, 50 pages. So there's loads of stuff in here, absolutely loads. And as always, one of the best things about our catalogues is it's just filled with ideas and inspiration for the product. So always remember to look at what's going on and all of the inspiration in the catalogue for you. So you can see you've got pictures on the front, you have pictures when we go through each of the suites, and then there's more inspiration then at the end for each of our bundles. So there's loads for you to go at. Okay, so again, as usual, we've got so various suites here. So a suite is a group of products, so it's a stamp set or stamp sets, dies, punches, papers. So it's an all-inclusive coordinating range of products. So we'll go through those. Hi Doreen, welcome. Don't worry about it. You can catch up It's all good. All right, so we'll go through those. The other thing is, as I say, we start with our kits. So this kit was around last year, which was really, really good. I'll just show you. So let's start, okay? So we've got our Joy of Sharing kit, which has some gorgeous gold foil, and really designed for adding photographs in, which is cool. And then we've got our tag buffet. So this is included, the stamp set is included in this one. The tag buffet makes 30 tags, but the stamp set is separate. So if you weren't interested in the tags, but you wanted the stamp set, then you could go for that. And that's actually quite a nice stamp set. All right, then you've got your Christmas countdown. So this is a really sturdy box with obviously all the little boxes in it and all the embellishments and designs to decorate it. It's basically designed to be like an advent calendar. But as you'll see from here, you don't have to just use it for Christmas. So what you can do with these boxes is decorate the other side of the box with different papers or whatever, and just use it for a different occasion, any other kind of countdown that you're working towards. Then we've got our Most Wonderful Time product medley. Now this is something that has never really happened in Stampin' Up before. We've got a returning fave. So this is something that you were able to get last year in our Christmas catalogue, and they've brought it back, so it's fantastic. And the other thing that's great is that if you got this last year, you can buy a refill kit, which has all the embellishments and papers and things like that, but not the stamp set and the dies. So it's just all of the consumables in it. Okay, but you can't buy the stamp set separately. It all comes together. Now, this is not a kit where you make specific projects. It's just a collection of coordinating products that then you just use your own imagination in what you use. So our first product suite is the Heartwarming Hugs. So you've got your paper here. So I've got this, which I'll show you. So I love the colours of this paper. So I'm just going to show you. I love this stripe. I could have a whole pack just of this stripe and I'd be happy. But I love the red and green and white. Okay, again, lovely stripe. I love stripes and dots. Again, nice on the back. But what I also like about this is that it's not specifically Christmassy. You could use this all year round. And I always look for that autumn winter catalogue, is look for stuff that's not just for Christmas. So you just get more value for your money then. So again, just lovely, bright, fresh designs in that one, which is really cool. Now, I don't have this one because I'm not a coffee person, so it's not really my bag. But I like the fact that you've got this cute little thing where you can make a coffee holder, and you've got the coffee cups, and then the dies make the bands that go around it. Like I said, the stamp set and that is not really my bag, but I think it's very cute. So you can see there's just all sorts of ideas for products. And the other part of this suite is there's two stamp sets, so there's this one as well. Okay, so if you wanted everything that was in this suite, okay, you just use this one item code here rather than having to order each thing individually. Okay, these little star ornaments are cool, and then we've got here's the trim. I liked the trim. So this is the thing. You can pick your individual bits, but if you like the whole lot, then you can just easily order it all in one go. So this is a bit like it's like thick twine. It's like our twine braided together. So I think this is cool. It's a lovely rustic feel to it. Okay. So that's the Heartwarming Hugs suite. Okay, and again, I think, you could use these dies and these cups not just for Christmas themed items. The next, this is now a bundle, okay, so this is the gift wrapped bundle. Now this I like, and this I've got, and I think I've got a project for this planned for tonight's bingo. So you've got the ribbons and the coordinating punch, and what I like about this is, again, it doesn't have to just be for Christmas, it can be for any occasion. And if you struggle with your bows, then this is a great way to help you out. So you can punch these out of patterned paper, you can stamp and punch them out, all sorts of things. Okay, so that's really cool. Then our next bundle, so the bundle basically is where a stamp set and a die, or a stamp set and a punch, are bundled together. So when you buy the two together, you get 10% discount. So it's a really good way of, again, just getting the most for your cash. I really like this. Haven't got it yet, but I'm teetering. I had to make some choices. I couldn't get everything. Okay, now next, this suite, the poinsettia plate, is superb, and I did get this stamp set and die set. I'm going to show it to you. And in fact, it's one of the, this is the, when I go live at 4 o'clock, this is what I'm going to be using, is this stamp set and dies. And this is a huge stamp set. These are big images here. Yeah, really, really gorgeous. So I've got some fun stuff planned, and these dies cut and emboss. So I'll be showing you those later at 4 o'clock when I go live again. Okay, and then you've got the gorgeous designer series paper, which I'll show you. So this it's kind of a more traditional, rustic sort of a feel to it. And again, you know, it's quite Christmassy, but I think the colours are relatively neutral. So you see this one here, you could use it for anything. They're just really, really lovely. I mean, that wood grain is lovely. I like the soft colours of these. So, you know, poinsettias are very traditionally Christmas, but I think, you know, if you did them in different colours, I mean, that's obviously Christmas all over, then you could use it all year round. But then you've got this one here, which, you know, it's just a lovely background sort of pattern. So that's really, really, and I love these colours, like with the vanilla and it's just gorgeous. Very, very, I wouldn't normally use these colours, but I do like them. So I've been enjoying playing with that. And then here's this speciality paper. Now, Diane, I know you have this and you've been playing with it, and I've seen Diane's made some gorgeous cards with this. Oh, I seem to have frozen again. Am I freezing, guys, or is it just my computer? I hope it's my computer and not the internet. So anyway, this is what you get. You get a quarter pack of this for free when you sign up for the paper share. It's 12 by 12 sheets. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you've got these gorgeous beaded pearls embellishments here, which are really sweet. And then this is a lovely little ribbon. So I was tempted to buy the whole suite on this one, but I resisted because I can't afford to get everything. So there's a better view of the stamp set. And here's the dies. So again, we'll be playing with this this afternoon at 4 o'clock. The next bundle, so this is where you can just buy the die set and the stamp. You don't have to buy the whole thing. You can just buy the bundles, which is what I did. Then you've got the Peaceful Nativity bundle, and again, this is really very, very sweet. You've got the stable and the animals and the trees, so you can create your own nativity scene, which I think is really cool. And then we've got the Peace and Joy bundle. Now, I really like this. I started playing with it, but I haven't got any projects for it yet. But what I really like about this, I mean, the stamp set is great anyway. It's got lots of lovely little elements, big sentiments, and I do love it when we've got little blocky sentiments pieces like that. Okay. All right, then, it's freezing every now and again. Fingers crossed it'll be okay. We'll just have to keep going. But you've got the layering dies here, which is really cool. So what you've got is so if you can see that, that's Joy. So you've got a thin one, okay? And then what you have is this one, which actually cuts out the image there, okay? And then what you have is you've got the background to it, okay? So you can create it. If I show you here, so if we look at your bright, so there's the first layer. The white bit is the second layer, and then this bit is the backing. So this is great if you want to put this on, if you want to have a patterned paper behind. You know, sometimes when you're putting die cut sentiments on, they kind of get lost. So this is a great way of just making sure they stand out. And you've got so many different options. You could use, you can use them independently, or you could use different layers together. It's entirely up to you. So I'm looking forward to playing with these. What I would say, I would have preferred if there was a happy in here. I think that would have made it much more useful over and above Christmas, but hey-ho. Happy would have been perfect, or merry. All right, and now this is another one of our returning faves. So this was in the catalogue last year. So this is another bundle, which is this Christmas gleaming stamp set, the coordinating double punch pack, and the brightly gleaming paper. So this all comes together as a single bundle. Now, I had a lot of fun with this year, or last year I should say, but it's still in the UK, so I can't play with it at the moment. It's packed away, so when I finally make it home, this is going to be back in this is going to be in my suitcase to bring it back home again, because this is a lovely, lovely bundle. All right, next up, fireside trimmings. So again, this is a great one for just building little scenes. So this is sort of Christmas and autumn as well. So this is really nice. Next one is the Sweetest Time bundle. Now, I didn't buy the dies for this because I have, with the poinsettias, there are dies that kind of cut out holly leaves, so I could create this kind of look myself. And I'm not that pushed about candy canes, so I didn't bother with the die set. But I love the stamp. So this is another one of the ones. Where is it? It's not in my bag. Oh, here it is. So this is another one of the ones that I'm going to be playing with tonight during our bingo session. Because again, great for Christmas, but I think there's all sorts of things that you could do for this that are not Christmas, which is super. So looking forward to playing with that one tonight. And yep. Okay. Now also you'll notice here is that you've got our new embossing machine will be ready for order on the 1st of September. I haven't got one because I've got my Big Shot, but if you haven't bought a Big Shot or you haven't bought a die cutting machine, then that's a good option for you. Right, the next one is the Triangle Suite. Now you guys will remember that we had the triangle dies that came out in the annual catalogue, and I had a lot of fun with them. And this stamp set coordinates with those, so you can see that it creates these gorgeous sort of modern looking trees, which is brilliant. I love this stamp set, and actually this is one of the prizes in tonight's bingo, because even if you haven't got the dies, these images are dead easy to cut out, so you don't have to have the dies to go with them. Okay. And then you've got here the red and green foil sheets. Now again, I'm going to find them here. Here we are. So these are going to be gorgeous, as I say, just because of Christmas. So they're not a specific Stampin' Up colour. They're just a good, solid Christmas green and a proper Christmas red. So the colours of these are absolutely super. So you get 2 sheets. Sorry, I keep knocking the phone. You get 2 sheets of each colour in your pack, so they're really, really good. So lovely way to just add that little bit of extra sparkle and bling to your projects. Got the gnome for the holidays. I think these guys are so cute. And then this one, Don't Stop Believing. I really, really like this stamp set. Now I'm just going to show you something quickly. I've been playing with it. See if I can find it. I haven't made a finished project with it, but here's our little elf. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. He's just so sweet. I love him. I think he's cool. And then I like it's all fun and games until Santa checks the naughty list. And then sadly, Frosty's first hot cocoa turned out to be his last. So these are just make me smile. I love them. They're great. So yeah, this is a really cool stamp set. I'm looking forward to sharing some projects with you on that over the coming weeks. Okay, so the next suite we have is the Trimming the Town suite. Now again, I like this one because I think it's got possibilities over and above Christmas. Let's have a look. Okay, just seem to keep freezing. Hope it's okay for you guys. Let's try and catch up with myself. Alrighty, we'll just keep going. All right, so the Trimming the Town suite. So this is, let's grab it here. So we've got the Coming Home stamp set, and I love these houses. And then again, they'd be dead easy to colour. And then you've got the dies here. Okay, now the dies, I'm just going to grab the paper. Okay, so the dies actually cut out some of the images in the paper. So let me see if I can grab this. Apologies for the noise. I'm just going to go through it with you. So you've got this big scene here. Okay, but then you've got like that on the back, which is kind of cool. Then you've got your little houses. Just forgot my words for a minute there. I love this background. Really, really love it. And I love the colours in this. Then you've got lots of little happy families, and this stripe is gorgeous again. You could use that any time of year. Beautiful trees, gorgeous dots. Just really, really sweet. Okay. And then I like this sheet because on the back here, you've got all these little sentiments in different languages, but you can just trim these out and put them on your card. So you don't even have to do any stamping. Because the other thing is that on this sheet here, okay, so you can see I've been playing with this one already, okay, but if I grab these, you will see that the dies cut out quite a few of the houses on here, and the tree dies cuts out the little, cuts out the little trees. And then you've also got this cute little car. So this I'm going to be playing with tonight during bingo. This cuts out the wreaths, and then you've got your lovely snowbank. So you've got a snowbank with trees. I can see all sorts of fun with that. And then there's another die which is somewhere that's just the bank. So you could just do it without the trees, which is really cool. So again, I think this is going to be possibilities for new home as well. I think it'd be really kind of cool. And I think that car will be sweet for kids' cards. So as I say, I've got a fun project planned with this tonight. And now my paper's gotten all stuck. There we go. Okay, pop that back in. So that is the trimming the town. Whoops. Sweet. So again, you've got some cute ribbon and embellishments to go with that, which I haven't gotten, because as I say, can't get everything much and all as I would love to. Right. Next, so there you can get a better view of the stamp set. So here, these dies also create these cute little gift boxes. So I need to have a bit of a play to figure out how to make those. I've seen a video on how to do it, so I'll have to investigate that, because I think these are very cute. Make lovely little table favors, or even like say for your advent calendar, things like that. They'd be lovely. So here's another returning fave, which is the Merry Moose stamp set and coordinating punch. Now again, I know the moose is a big thing in North America, but for me it's kind of not entirely sure. So it's never really featured very highly for me. We've got a new stamp set here, which is the Yuletide Pasture, which is, I like this. I like the sentiments here, which are really cool. And then we have a set of festive felt combo pack there. We've got some lovely embellishments here. Just grab them for you, see if I can show them to you. You don't really see it there, but they're snowflakes. Okay, but you can see they look like flowers too. So let me see if putting them on a darker background will help you see. Let me get a darker background. There, does that help? So there's two sets really. There's these ones which kind of are sort of, they're iridescent, but they're sort of pinky iridescent. And then there's these ones which are iridescent, but more of a bluey, greeny iridescent. So I think these are really fun. In fact, that's the side that you want to see. There, you can see the difference there. So this is darker, this is more light, pinky kind of colours. Really, really lovely. Very, very sweet. And then again, I like this one because you've got some nice big sentiments in here, which is always good for your Christmas cards. So then next is the Wonder of the Season Sweet. Now again, I didn't go for this. This includes 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets. You've got the papers here. I have this one. I can get all the papers. So this is the season designer paper here. So you get 4 each of 12 designs. So let's see which way I've got it. So let's see. So these are the designs. Okay, so let's just run through them quickly. Now these are pretty much, most of them are fairly Christmassy, but I do love the colours in them. I think they're gorgeous. Especially love this paper. See again, the plaid and the stripe you could use any time. This is that one too. So there's a lot of possibility. You know, you got something like that, and it's Christmas. But again, totally traditional. and that's it, back to the beginning. So really, really lovely, that one. And then the other thing I like from here is the gems. So I've used these on a couple of projects already. So you've got the red ones. So you can see there they've got glitter inside them. And then this one here, they're clear, but they've got gold glitter inside. And you've got the different sizes. So again, these are really, really sweet. I like these a lot. Okay, so again, you can see this suite contains 2 designer series papers, 2 stamp and die sets, the embellishments, the ribbon, and then you got your memories and more cards. Now, I've used memories and more before. You guys have seen them, where these are great for quick and easy Christmas cards. I've done them before. And then this here is the one of the stamp sets, and this is the other one. So again, look at all of the ideas that you get for all the different products in here, which is great. Now I have, it's retired now, but I have the Dashing Deer stamp and die set, and I have another stamp and die set from before that which has a sleigh in it. So that's why I didn't go for this, because I have deer and sleigh dies that I could use. And then you've got, this is just a really simple little stamp set, but I think you could use it again, just really good for simple, easy Christmas cards. Another returning favour is the Toil Tidings Designer Series paper. That was here last year. That's nice. Got a new embossing folder here, which creates that. And again, it's beautiful texture on that with the trees. You can see a lot of possibilities with that. And then I do love this stamp set here. I love the sentiments on these. You can see another one of those with the nativity set from earlier. Okay, next up is the Snowflake Splendor Suite. Now this is one, again, I think a number of you have asked if I can do some projects with this. So I should be playing with the stamp set and die set this evening in my, I think it's the 6 o'clock live. So you've got the various different dies, and then you've got this gorgeous label. So there's lots of fun to be had with this one. Now, this one is one of those where, you know, it's just Christmas. There's not really a whole lot you could do with this other than Christmas. And I have to admit that when I was creating projects for today, it's a bit early in the year for me for Christmas. I don't normally start thinking about it until, well, September I have to think about it because the new catalogue used to come out. But yeah, I find it difficult to kind of get in the mood. But I've really enjoyed playing with this, and I hope you're going to enjoy the project. So you've got some beautiful paper, the stamp and die set, another beautiful embossing folder which has got the snowflakes on it. You've got the balmy blue paper which I showed you earlier. And then we've got, now where's my ribbon? Just one second. That's here. So we've got this Snowflake Splendor ribbon. And I love this. Now it's a bit stiffer than our normal ribbon. So it can be a bit tricky when adding it to your cards, but I just love the look that it gives on your cards, just that delicate shimmer. You got this, Sweet Sue. Oh, it's just, if I had to pick one thing from the whole catalogue, it would be a toss-up between this and the poinsettias, which is why I've picked those 2 bundles to play with today. But yeah, Lynn, you've already started on your Christmas cards. Oh my goodness, you're so organised. I have to say, if it wasn't for the fact that I did my in-person Stamp-A-Stacks and classes and created cards for classes and stuff, I probably would never get my cards done before Christmas. Okay, and then you've got these lovely adhesive back gems as well, which are kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, look at this. You've got this here where it's made a beautiful shaker card. So yeah, lovely. And again, you've got some sort of non-traditional sort of colours here with your Highland Heather and Misty Moonlight in here, and Coastal Cabana, which is really nice. I do kind of like it. All right, so there's a much bigger view of the stamp set, so you can see just how many different snowflakes there are in here. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, so then the next one is this one. I didn't get this one because I have from last year, where is it? I still have, now it's not with me, it's still in the UK, I still have this stamp set and the coordinating punch, and I love it. So I don't need a snowman, and I think this is actually cuter than this, but see, I do like the sentiments, so It's a bit of a tricky one, but yeah, if I had to do it, this would be my preferred snowman option. Okay, so it's important, again, when you're looking through all this, just to make sure to check what you've already got, because when it comes to Christmas, stuff does I don't know about you, but I put my Christmas stuff away sometimes to make room for my other stuff. And sometimes you'll get yourself something and you think, oh, I already had a snowman, or I already had a deer, or whatever it is. So just be mindful of what you've already got. I mean, I'd love it if you guys bought everything, but what I want you to do is to buy stuff that you'll use and that you'll already have, rather than stuff that you already have or stuff that you're not going to play with. Because the whole purpose of getting this stuff is, not to build a gorgeous collection, but it's actually to have stuff that comes out regularly. And you'll notice, you'll find that you'll get your stuff, but there's usually key things or key colours or key products that you just reach for all the time. So I'm finding the Forever Ferns, I'm reaching for it all the time. I have to tell myself to not use it. And the Poppies stuff from earlier on this year, so the 2 Poppies stamp and die sets, I reach for them a lot as well. So I love it when I find something like that I just want to use, that's that versatile that you can use it in all sorts of stuff. Okay, so then we've got this one. Again, I don't tend to embellish my envelopes very much, so I didn't really go for this. But I do like the cluster of ornaments here. So this might be a stamp set that I might invest in, because again, it's like here where they've used these bits to basically create a wreath. I mean, isn't that lovely? That's really lovely, delicate, it's beautiful. Then we've got we always have a stamp set like this. It's very traditional, and if you enjoy your colouring, then something like this is great for you. And then you can see here, I love this, they give you options as to how to do it very simply. So here they've stamped it and haven't bothered colouring it, which is always an option with a detailed image like this. Just keep it as it is. You don't have to colour it all in. So don't be scared by images like this and think, oh, I'd have to colour it. It's not necessary. And you can see where they've just added different elements to it each time to just step it up each time. Okay. And then here's something which I'm intrigued by, and if I was still doing in-person classes, I would definitely have this, because it's a great way to show off your cards. And I find having my cards up on display like that, for me personally, they help me with my inspiration, and they also help me not make something that I've already made before, which when I'm making stuff regularly over a period of time, you think it's inspiration, but it's not, it's just memory because you've already done it. And I know when I have my in-person classes, I know you guys always enjoyed seeing what was on the display. There were regular photographs being taken. Here's another returning fave. So this is the Feels Like Frost paper, which we had last year and was a huge hit. I know lots of you bought it, and now you can get some more. So it's got these gorgeous images on one side. I'm just going to, here we go. Okay, so you've got, and then on the other side is silver. So you've got, and again, these are just beautiful images. And again, this is something great. You could just sponge over this, which is fantastic. These are just, you could just make them artwork by themselves. To my mind, this is one of those papers where you need 2 packs. You need a pack to use, look at that, it's beautiful, and a pack to just keep. So you look, these spots, and I love this stripe, it's gorgeous. And again, they're fabulous images, but they're wintry, but they're not Christmas. So they would make beautiful wintry birthday cards. I mean, some of these would even make lovely sympathy cards. Just absolutely beautiful images. I mean, look, you cut that down, put a sentiment on the top, and that's your card done, really. Absolutely stunning. I mean, look, these two to me look like spring cards, because of the purples, and then you've got the silver backing. So this is beautiful paper. Absolutely love it. I would definitely recommend you get your hands on this one. Again, if there was a single paper pack in the catalogue to get, this would be it. It's absolutely beautiful. Love this stamp set. It's just so cute. Absolutely love these 2 little mice with their ornament. Just adorable. Really sweet. And then we've got this In the Pines bundle. Now I have this, but I haven't played with it a great deal. But again, I think it's one of those ones where you know, it says season's greetings, but you've also got a thinking of you in here. But again, with the trees, you can create all sorts of cards that aren't necessarily Christmas. And then you've got these dies which cut out the stamped images, but they also, if you don't have the stamped image, you can cut it out and add texture, so different kinds of texture. And then here you've got some snowbanks and hills for creating scenes. So I think this is a really versatile kind of set, and I think this is one I have a feeling I might start reaching for this quite a bit once I get going with it. Really, really good. Alright, next is the Gilded Autumn Suite. Now again, we don't really do, you're thinking, Sue, you're thinking about this one. Yeah, I know. Because you see, there's other sets. There's been lots of sort of pine tree sets over the years. So if you've already got one, it's similar. But I do, and I love the sort of watercolory, the two-step stamping, and that sort of very loose feel to it. I think it's gorgeous. Now, Gilded Autumn, again, we don't really go for fall here like they do in North America. So I don't normally go for much here. But I love this paper. It's just beautiful. So let me grab it for you. You can see I've already been playing with it. So I love the colours in this. These are, so like Cajun Craze, okay, is a colour that I don't really use a lot, but they've used it beautifully in here. And then they've put mint macaron with it, which I wouldn't, but it works really well. So again, look at this with the gold foiling. It's absolutely beautiful. And then just lovely patterns on the back side. So again, some lovely neutral patterns here. So yeah, you've got your pumpkins here, which again, not really my bag. Look at this from L cards, brilliant. But look at this side. So this is going to be one where I'd struggle to decide which side to use, but I love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then surprise, surprise, my favourite piece is the stripes. This is just absolutely gorgeous for masculine cards. But again, look at the back of that. So it's got copper and gold. And again, you know, you could sponge on this. This is just beautiful. I don't know why Stampin' Up! Keep making sheets where I love both sides. Makes it really difficult. And then we've got this one here I love. So you can see you got the Cajun Craze, the early espresso. You got some Sahara Sand, the mint macaron. And they just go so beautifully together. I'm not sure what this is at the back. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. If it's just a pattern or if it's supposed to be a thing. I don't know. And then again, this gorgeous chevron. But see, look at the back of this. Just beautiful. Really, really lovely, lovely stuff. So I've got a fun project with this one planned over the next couple of weeks that I've been working on, which is why this has been cut up already. But yeah, this is gorgeous. And then the other thing that's part of this suite, which I'm really enjoying, is the brushed metallic cardstock. Now we have metallic, and I'm just going to grab some just so I can show you the difference. Where's my gold? There we are. Okay, so this comes in 3 colours. So you've got our gold. Okay, you've got bronze, which is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I love this colour. And I think, yes, I should be using this in our poinsettia session later. And then we've got the champagne. But if I take our gold here, you can see that whilst it's still foiled, it's not as shiny. I don't know if you can see that properly. Yeah, but it's just much more subtle. It's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we need to keep going, crack on, so that we don't spend too long. We're nearly there. Alrighty. And I am debating this stamp set because I've seen some beautiful projects done on these little punches as well. I said to myself I don't need this, but I'm definitely wavering on this one. This is another returning fave from last year, some gorgeous leaves dies. This was a solid favourite last year, it's the Gather Together. You've got your autumn greetings. Again, this is really for if you like colouring. You really need to enjoy your colouring to do this. But it's beautiful. And again, it's such a large focal point that that's all you really need on your card. Then we have Life is Beautiful. Now, I really, really like this stamp set. And again, I think this is the one where you can use it all year round for all sorts of stuff. So you've got some snowflakes for Christmas. These also work well. all sorts. And this is one of the prizes in tonight's bingo, this stamp set. Okay. Then we've got our Halloween. So again, I don't really go in for the Halloween stuff, but what I do love is the black glitter paper. So you see it here. So it's the backing is black, which is gorgeous. It's quite thin. It's not as thick as our usual glimmer paper, so it's easy to die cut. But again, I think this is just would add a lovely, elegant touch to, you know, a birthday card or something like that. It's just, I think it's gorgeous. And again, it's a way of adding a little bit of glimmer or glamour to maybe a mail card without making it look too girly. So I really like that. And then again, you've got some iridescent pearls. You've got the stamp set. Again, we don't really do Halloween as much on this side of the pond, but if you're into Halloween, there's some great stuff in here. And I like these little tins here as well. Again, they're in the Halloween bit, but they're handy just for all sorts of little treats for whatever season. Okay, plaid tidings. So again, we've got this paper. I'm not sure, I haven't ordered it, and it's a really unusual colour combination. So you've got cherry cobbler, melon mambo, blackberry bliss, shaded spruce, pretty peacock, bumblebee and pumpkin pie. So the jury's out on this one in my mind. But if you like colour clashes, because you guys know me, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to colour. I like everything to kind of coordinate. But if you like colour clashes, then this is the one for you. And again, from the point of view of it being totally non-traditional, not for Christmas or anything like that, use all year round, then this is a really good one. Okay, and then you've got the coordinating labels and stamp set. You've got this cute little fairy here, this Flight of Fancy. I think she's really cute. You've got your little Cupid. So again, you could do a whole lot of. So this is like like an angel, little witch, and then our Cupid. So that's really cool. Diane, last year's was much nicer. Last year's what was much nicer? So we've got, this is also cool. She's got our little cellophane bags here, which is cute. Nice tag punch here. Again, not sure that I would use the stamp set very much, but I like the tag. These are gorgeous. We love owls, and all of us who've been around a while remember the owl punch. Yeah, Diane, I know. I'm not sure about the plaid. I agree. So any of us who remember the owl punch, you know, it's like gold dust in Stampin' Up! Circles if you can get your hands on one of them. So these guys are super cute. And then you've got the coordinating dies that also cut out these labels, which is really nice. And then again, this is just another sort of all-round. But this one here, this is the red velvet paper. Now this really looks like nothing in the catalogue, so I'm going to show it to you. And when I saw this, I immediately thought of it for using with the poinsettia. And that's what I'm going to do later on when we have our session. But it's a normal weight card, but it's basically flocked, but it has that velvety texture to it. So when you see this when I use it with the poinsettia dies, it's just stunning, absolutely gorgeous. But again, just a great way to add just a little bit of extra texture or luxury to your projects. And you know, it's red, so you can use it all. So you could use this for Valentine's. Imagine die cutting or cutting out some hearts with that. It'd be absolutely gorgeous. Then we have this gorgeous jar. So this is the Lots to Celebrate. So again, this coordinates with the Jar of Love punch, which was in the main catalogue. It just extends it. So, but even if you haven't got the punch, these are great little greetings in here, and then all these little elements to help you create fun little backgrounds and what have you. Really lovely, really lovely. And then these, I love these. These are our snowflake sequins. Now we had these last year, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to be playing with these today. I think it's with the snowflakes. But they're just super. Just adding that lovely iridescent glimmer and shine to your projects. They've used it here, there as a shaker. But I just love these. I think I'm going to have to get another pack of these because I have a feeling I'm going to go through these. Okay. And then we've got the banner year bundle. Now I bought the punch, because you know me, I like to put the ends on my banner, but I didn't bother with the stamp set because I've got plenty to cover that eventuality. Another sort of Halloweeny one. Sequins for everything. I haven't got those, but I'm debating them because again, I think they'll make great shakers. This one is a great one. So this is one of those bits and pieces things that you just use it to build. Look at all these cute little animals. Absolutely gorgeous. So this stuff, for me, I find it's a little bit on the fiddly side because you know me, I like quick, easy, simple cars. I don't like to faff. But if you like to build and do your die building and stuff, these are just absolutely gorgeous. Really, really lovely and cute. So again, there's another. So we had our rectangle tins and lots of little gift ideas. I love this. The Freezing Fun bundle. These guys again are just too cute. Too cute. There's a coordinating die set. But yeah, I love this. Love good critters. And then here we have the Little Treats bundle. Now, I love the stamp set, but the real beauty here is this little treat box die. So it creates these little treat boxes, but there's no gluing or sticking required. You can cut it out of a 6x6 piece and you just slot the bits together. It's absolutely brilliant. And you can see they've also used them to make tags and stuff. So this is a cute little die, and I think I might have to invest in that one. So we're nearly there. Just a couple of other things to point out to you is that obviously, you know, you'll see there's lots of inspiration at the back. But what I really like is that now you can have it. We've got a summary of all of the bundles. Okay, so it's easy to find them in the back rather than having to flick through the whole catalogue. And then you've got a summary of the stamp sets. Similarly, the punches and the dies and the embossing folders. So again, if you have a picture, you have an idea in your mind of what you want, then this is a great way to go to catch the summary, and then it tells you where to go. So you see all the embellishments, packaging, there's all the papers, yeah, all sorts. And then at the back, we've got our host stamp set. So if you place an order that's more than £150, you're entitled to Stampin' Rewards, which is basically credit to spend on products. But you're also entitled to buy this stamp set. So this is a set that's only available if your order is above 150, and what you can only use your credits to purchase it. So here you can see it's only £9 for this one, whereas normally it'd be £15. So it's good value. You get extra value for your money there. So there we have it. Where are we at? Just after 3 o'clock. I just about got in on time. So that's the new catalogue. It's massive. There's tons in it, loads, and I think it's going to take me till Christmas 2021 to get through all of it, but I shall do my best over the next little while. But I promise I won't be focusing just on Christmas. I will still be doing other stuff. So don't worry if you're not into the Christmas spirit just yet. So yeah, as I say, straight after this now, I will post links to the paper share, to the sign-up offer, and to get your bingo numbers. Do make sure to get them on board. And then I will come back at 4 o'clock, and we will be playing with the poinsettias. So that is, where are they? Where did I put them? That's the snowflakes. Here they are. So we're going to be playing with this stamp and die set. So thank you very much, all of you. It's good to see you, and I hope to see you in about an hour. What you should also start happening in the next few minutes is that our catalogue safari should start. So I'm looking forward to seeing what your answers are as we try and find some various critters for you to locate. Okay, so thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you all in a little while. Bye.